welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the 2010s team taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now the starting group for the visitors. Harden out there with Curry. And it's Durant. Then there's Howard. And it's LeBron in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now here's Kobe. There's the pass to West. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's O'Neal. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Kobe. O'Neal trying to break free. The shot by Bryant, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Curry's got 6.
That 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Now here's West. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
You'd be hard-pressed to find another shooter in history with better range than Steph Curry. Those deep threes are nothing for him.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Stolen by Harden. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 12.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. To the paint. Here's Kobe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Curry can't get it to go. The Lakers on offense. They trail by 11. And that one drops.
Yeah, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Durant just inside the line. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 2010s team.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so it's the 2010s team with it. 11-point game. James on the follow.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Kobe. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Well, timeout called here, the first for the 2010s team. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. James comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor, he's checked in for West. And it's Goodrich in for Magic Johnson. Paul with the steal.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
On the wing, Bryant. Wade is covering. Lets it go from the wing. Bryant can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break. Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And the vertical of Wade still remarkable. A high-flying two-guard who loves sending it home.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Wide open look. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's James following the basket by Anthony Davis. James, the pass to Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Paul with the steal, and the shot is good.
You know, it's really quite remarkable how well Paul operates on the inside. I mean, he's not just a perimeter player. I mean, if he can get in tight, he's going to do it.
Now here's Goodrich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one's good by Kobe.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Anthony finds Wade. Offline with his three. Lakers trail by 15. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Completely aware of everything around him. Goodrich quick to locate the open man.
Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Count that bucket. Chamberlain got his second basket.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Goodrich, and again it's the Lakers. Westbrook surveying the D. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The 2010s team out in front. They lead by 13. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the 2010s team, guys, what jumps out so far stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the 2010s team, Rose is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Davis, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Leonard in at the power forward position.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Leonard with the steal, and they're moving it up. Loads it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Goodrich. And And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The 2010s team also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Davis. And LeBron subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
On the wing, Johnson. Good work there as it goes. Johnson's got 6.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
They get it back. Here's Westbrook. Back to Howard. And here's Rose outside. The rebound by Worthy. Lakers trail by 15. Wilkes the pass to Gasol. That one goes. Count it.
And Gasol excels from that mid-range area. If you leave him open from there, you're going to pay the price.
The drive by James.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Mikan. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Now a timeout call by the 2010s team. A different look for the 2010s team. Kevin Durant's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Harden comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Stephen Curry in for Rose. Curry's shot is good.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 24 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to O'Neal. With the floater. No good that time. Excellent D from Howard. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Lakers trail by 21. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And again, the Lakers no good. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The shot by Shaq, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Bryant is checked in for James Worthy. And here is Los Angeles now. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Curry outside. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Bryant with the bounce pass. West misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Curry with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Johnson, a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Here's Curry with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Stolen by Durant. Kicks it to Curry. Here's the three. Good on the triple. Curry's got 39.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Curry with the three, and it's Shaq with the rebound. And the Lakers have possession. Outside Bryant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Dwight Howard. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant. Taking 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Bryant. And some changes here for the Lakers. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. LeBron comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Baylor in for Johnson. The 2010s team also making some changes. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for James. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Paul in for James Harden. And that one's good by Baylor.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Goodrich is checked in. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Bryant kicks to Goodrich. Goes back up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Goodrich has got his second bucket of the night.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Goodrich with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And it's Goodrich missing.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the basket by Curry.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
I'm not sure there's another player in the league that a coach would have more confidence in taking that shot than Steph Curry.
And so it's the visiting team up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. after a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's West. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Bryant in at the small forward. Johnson against Curry. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 15.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Trains the three-pointer. Curry's got 60.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Here's Johnson. They shoot again. He lays it in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And it's sent back by KD. Curry outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Kobe against Durant. Shot to stop the run. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. A different look for the 2010s team. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for James Harden.
Let's go.
And the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block is going to put a major bounce in his step.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Worthy's checked in for the Lakers.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Johnson double teamed. The pass to Mikan. Back to Johnson. No good that time. LeBron with some nice D. Curry outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Wilkes. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Johnson, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
LeBron passes to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Defensively, you got to have better floor balance. and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
And here is Los Angeles now after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Curry with the steal. There's the three. It's rebounded by Mikan. And here's Los Angeles. To the middle. Here's Wilkes. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Baylor, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Goodrich comes in for Magic Johnson. And so it's the 2010s team with it. Here's Rose. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on James Worthy.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Chamberlain's checked in for Gasol. And LeBron subbed in for Worthy. The 2010s team also making some changes. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Davis. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Paul subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And finished off by LeBron.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's LeBron, following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Goodrich. Anthony with the block. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Wilkes. And it goes down 2 points. Wilkes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Rose. Here's James. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Wilkes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And so it's the visiting team, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So it's the Lakers now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in on the court for the 2010s team. They've got Howard. Anthony out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Curry in a point.
And, you know, we've seen Goodrich's range all the way back to his college days. He's got a very efficient and easy shooting motion.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
West against Curry. It's West with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And both free throws good for West.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
It's tipped and stolen by Howard. It's Curry outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 2010s team.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Launches it. Doesn't go for it. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's West. Up and in on the layup.
And you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
From deep 3-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Goodrich. Shot clock at 5. And it's good for 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Baylor. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3-ball there.
West against Curry. Goes up on the high post. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, that's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range area. Shoulder squared, elbow in perfect alignment, follow through. Jerry West, picture perfect.
A different look for the 2010s team. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Giannis comes in for Leonard. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Worthy. Tries it from the top of the key. Goodrich, that's good. Goodrich has got 10 points in just the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
It's Curry outside, drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Derrick Rose is checked in for Curry. And so Gasol will bring it up for Los Angeles. Stolen by Wade. And it's Wade slamming it down.
And you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
Outside Worthy. Shot on the wing. He gets that one. Worthy's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. fending off contact like a real pro.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Here's Wilkes. The 2010s team getting their last shot to go. Passes it to Gasol. Over Anthony. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
Now here's Giannis. After the miss from Pau Gasol. It's stolen by Anthony. Davis dishes to Antetokounmpo. Wade for three. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now a timeout call by the 2010s team. They're ahead. 104 left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. 104 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wilkes the pass to Gasol. Yes, that goes in.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's the Lakers now. A 2010s team getting their last shot to go. And Gasol able to finish.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here's Gasol. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wade drives in, and it's Wade with the jam.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
Now LeBron. Here's Gasol. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
So the 2010s team wins it. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful